Hey revolutionary, Yelena here. When I started my business 2 years ago, I made a promise to myself that no matter what amount of level of success I achieve, that if it's at the expense of who I am or my personal relationships and my core beliefs, then I have completely missed my target. I was recently watching a documentary, and Michael Curry, who was a former designer at MakerBot, was quoted saying in the documentary that, oftentimes when successful entrepreneurs say that, it took a lot of sacrifice to reach the point that they do. And he said that people tend to think who haven't achieved that, it's because, they worked long hours, or they didn't spend time with their family and friends, or it was just really, really difficult. Well, however, his point was that he brought up, which was very, very interesting. It was the real sacrifice that they're referring to is it was at the expense of sacrificing their deep-rooted seed beliefs, and that they crossed the lines, that they made promises to themselves that they would never cross. We've all heard the saying that money makes the world go round. However, this paradigm, we've all seen also the very devastating consequences that happen when you treat money like God. And I'm by no means saying that money is a bad thing. We've all seen wealthy people who are good and bad, and we've also seen poor people who are good and bad. So it's not the money at its core, it's the relationship people have with money. And it's shifting from a paradigm of having, if you have our solar system where the sun is the center, and it's really, when you have the money aspect at the center where all the planets around, and the planets being your values center around money, you're going to tend to make compromises of what's most important to you, your values, your priorities, and at the expense of people. And it's shifting to a paradigm where the center of your universe is your faith. Faith goes beyond religion. So whether you're religious or spiritual or regardless, we all have priorities and values of how we define our relationship with ourselves, with others, and how we view the world. So to me, faith is about, it's empowering us to make choices in our lives. And at the most basic level, it's with self-care. And I even noticed when at my most scarcest moments in my business, I deprive myself of taking care of myself, spending time with family, and really doing the things that nurture me and support me and make me feel grounded. And at a higher level, we've seen people make deals and negotiations and work with people that are really, and decisions in their lives that compromise who they are. So how can we shift ourselves to give us the most empowering, grounding source so that we live our lives accordingly to what is most important to us, and instilling this faith in us, regardless whether you're religious or not, that you make decisions that are very in line with your highest good. But before we do that, let's take a quick assessment to see whether you are treating money as God and basing your decisions on money. So the first indicator is, do you feel creatively blocked? And whenever we feel blocked, we blame it on lack of money. And this is due to us, tying our success and happiness and self-worth to how much money we make. So the second indicator is, do you deny yourself of the luxury of time? Spending time with family, spending time with friends, and spending time doing the creative things that you enjoy most, that give you the truest joy. And the third indicator, does work, even your life's work, start to feel like dread, anxiety, and worry? Do you feel guilty because you're not working? I know this is difficult, and it's sometimes may be painful to look at your relationship with money. I know that's how it felt for me, but self-awareness is the key to not only empower you to shift your consciousness and your relationship with money, but it also gives you the ability to take personal responsibility for what's happening in your life, and to deepen that trust and intuition within yourself, and also to make you more aligned and the integrity that you have, so that you are a person of your word, and that you trust yourself that no matter what scenario comes up, that you will act that's aligned and congruent with your intuition, with your integrity, and who you are at your core, so you're not compromising who you are and what's most important to you. So how do you develop this trust and intuition within yourself with this infinite wisdom and whatever infinite power exists in the world? And as with everything, it begins with you and your relationship with you and giving yourself that solitude time. So whether it's, having a consistent meditation practice, journaling, spending time with nature, whatever that is for you, we're all different, but it's doing it consistently that you develop this trust in yourself, that you can read your intuition of things that are right for you, that are aligned with your core values and beliefs, and that allow you to navigate what's most important in how you make your decisions. And when you catch yourself making decisions that are aligned with treating money as your center rather than your faith, you can allow yourself to forgive yourself and be compassionate with yourself and allow yourself to course correct. It's not about, making mistakes. We all make mistakes. We're human. It's allowing yourself to course correct and align with what really is important to you. Remember, you have the personal power. So develop your intuition, develop your inner wisdom, and align all your actions and decisions based on that inner wisdom. And I guarantee you might even surprise yourself and all the wealth and abundance that might flow in your life when you do. As always, I'd love to close with an inspirational quote. The more we learn to operate in a world based on trust in our intuition, the stronger our channel will be and the more money we will have. If you love this video, then sharing is caring. Come on over to the community and join other like-minded entrepreneurs and leaders who are based on integrity. Also, I want to hear from you. So in the comments below, share one way of how you develop a strong inner faith. Always keep radiating your beautiful light to the world, living life with passion, purpose, and meaning. With love and belief in you, Yelena.